What's up guys, Chicks there from Chicks Tech Reviews. So today I've got my hands on the latest AODIN D13 Android 7.1 pocket projector. So we have another new pocket projector, and this one is shaped a lot like an Android TV box. In fact, this projector has a full Android system built in. So first of all, let's have a look at the specs. I'll put the specs on the screen so you guys can have a quick read. So this is an LED projector. Energy efficiency is 18 watts. Lamp life is 10,000 hours. Brightness is 150 ANSI lumens. You have a native resolution of 854 by 480. This supports auto keystone correction. You have an HDMI input so you can attach your game console. You've got a contrast ratio of 500:1. Screen size can go up to 300 inches. You have an 8000 milliamp battery, which will give you around 1.5 hours of usage, and you also have a small 3-watt speaker built in. Now this projector has a full Android system, so you do have the Rockchip 3328 Quadcore CPU with 2 gigs of RAM and 16 gigs of internal storage. You've got Android 7.1.2 with Bluetooth version 4 and dual band Wi-Fi AC. Now before we move on, let's talk about lamp life. Now most projectors have around 30,000 hours. This one has 10,000 hours. Now what does that really mean? Well, if you use this projector every single day for 5 hours, it would take around 6 years to reach just over 10,000 hours. So you can expect an LED lamp life of at least 6 years. So this is everything you get in the box, beginning with a user manual. We have a mini tripod with extendable legs, HDMI cable, power socket, and you can see the voltage, 12 watts 3A output DC. We've got a nylon carry case included. So we've got a full featured remote control finished in white, and I can expect it to take 2 AAA batteries. And last but not least, I was going to say TV box, but last but not least, the AODIN D13 projector. So check this out people. It looks just like an Android TV box. Now it's finished in a shiny reflective plastic on the top, and you've also got a touch sensitive touchpad with some controls on the side and also volume controls. Now if we have a look at the front of the projector, you can see your lens and an infrared sensor, and you've got some ventilation. If we keep going, there's more vents on the side, and you've got your main on and off button. And if we keep going, on the back we have a USB 3 port. So this has to be the first projector with a USB 3 port. You've also got a USB 2 port, headphone jack, an HDMI in. So this is an HDMI in port, so you can connect up your game console, Nintendo Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation, etc. But you can also connect a Fire Stick or another TV box. If you didn't want to use the internal Android, you can always connect your own one. You've got your power socket here, and on this side we have a micro SD card slot which takes up to 32 gigs. You've got another power button and your focus adjustment, and that will bring us back to the front of the projector. So this is what the bottom of the unit looks like. You have a small fan and also a tripod screw, which is quite handy. I have turned it on. I just wanted to show you very quickly what this would look like in the daytime. So here's your daytime shot people. Not bad, I have to say, it's not bad at all. It's very visible. Now as this does look and feel like an Android TV box, just to compare the size, I'm going to bring in the Xiaomi box. Just to give you guys an idea of the scale, the size of this product, I'll put the Xiaomi box on top. And the Xiaomi box is quite small, and you can see this is just slightly bigger. And in thickness you can see the projector is also thicker. Hopefully that will give you an idea of the size. So now I'm going to get this all set up, and I'm going to play some games, trailers and movies, and we're going to see how good this projector really is. I'll be right back. So we are roughly 1.2 meters away from that wall. We have a 35-inch screen, and I am projecting directly on the wall, and as you can see we have a very nice and bright image. Now this has to be one of the clearest images we have seen for a portable projector, and so it feels and looks like a regular Android TV box. We have an Android TV box style remote control. So let's have a closer look. So here is your home screen. We are running Android 7.1.2. So it's quite a nice and clean looking home screen. So it's very fast to navigate. The remote control is also very responsive. I don't even have to aim the remote control at the projector. It's got a very good signal. Now all these large icons are fixed and cannot be edited, but you do have a customizable row of small icons at the bottom. All you do is hit the plus sign, select your favorite apps, and they will immediately appear at the bottom. Now let's have a quick look at system settings. We've got your Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, language settings. You've got your other settings here, application, developer and factory. If we go back, you've got your projector settings. So if we click on projector settings, you can actually adjust the fan speed. So I'll go into it. It's on level 1 right now and you can hear it. So I'm going to go to all the levels and show you what the fan sounds like. So level 2. So I stepped it up a little bit. Let's go to level 3. Level 4. It's getting louder and louder. And level 5. We've got projection mode here. If we keep going, you've got Keystone Correction. So you've got automatic Keystone Correction, but you can fine tune it with this button here. Okay, you've got brightness adjustment. I've got it on max. You've got color temperature as an adjustment. Okay, we've got audio settings. It's on max. Date and time. And you've got your about section. We'll go into it. And you can see this is running Android 7.1.2. And at the bottom, you have 16 gigs of internal storage, from which there are 10.64 gigs free to use. Now let's have a look at the system apps. So here are all the apps installed on this box as standard, and you have quite a few apps to get you started, including the full version of the Google Play Store. So we're going to do a quick YouTube test. So the maximum resolution supported in YouTube is 720p.
Oh my gosh! It's a small spot! Where did it go?
Reach into your memory.
It got whisked away on the wind.
According to the government, we do not exist, but we're very real. But unpredictable, highly trained.
So that was the internal speakers. It's not very loud. You've only got 3 watts of maximum power. Now I'm going to attach some external speakers directly into the 3.5mm headphone jack, and you'll see the difference.
You want to hunt a killer? We've been ordered to cross waters that no
I
American...
understand why you won't get some help.
Because they're gonna say it's in my head.
It is just in your head.
So moving on now to the gaming test. So I have connected up my PlayStation 4, so I'm just going to select HD in the corner, or you can even press the HDMI button directly on the remote control, so that will load up the PlayStation 4. So here it is, PS4 is loaded. So let's go ahead and try a few games out.
Yeah, I heard. I'd say that geezer can wait, but it's your choice. Check your map for where to find me.
The Serapion of Alexandria. In a city of numerous magnificent attractions, the Serapion was considered to be the most beautiful temple of Alexandria. Located southwest of the city, on a small hill known as the Acropolis, the sanctuary was constructed during the reign of Ptolemy III, upon foundations which had existed since the reign of Ptolemy I Soter. Visitors of the Serapion.
So here is a large screen demonstration of this projector. We are around 3 meters away and projecting around a 100-inch screen directly on the wall. So that is not a screen, that is actually my wall, and as you can see, the clarity is absolutely amazing. So here is your DRM info, and we have Google Widevine level 3. Now in the Wi-Fi test, you may have noticed lately I'm only getting a maximum of 10 megabits per second, and the reality is, like most of you out there, school holidays are on, so the maximum I'm going to get from most devices is currently 10 megabits per second. And this projector does not come routed as standard, and in the Antutu benchmark test we achieved quite a reasonable score of 35,000. So to give you guys an idea of how the internal Android system would perform and compare to the other Android TV boxes, well, here is my top performing TV box chart for 2018, and I have temporarily added this projector to the chart just to give you guys an idea of how this performs on the Android side. So as you can see, if this was a TV box, it would rank number 40. So there you have it guys, that was the new AODIN D13 portable LED projector. So here are my thoughts on this projector. It does nearly everything right. You have a very well optimized Android 7.1 system, and it's smooth and fast in operation. I like the USB 3 and adjustable fan speeds, along with the remote control and HDMI support. Now the letdowns. Native resolution is 480p, which is not an issue as you can attach an HDMI device like a PlayStation 4 or Xbox One and get interpolated 1080p, which actually looks pretty good. However, I think the price is a little high for a 480p native projector. Furthermore, the built-in 3-watt speakers are quite low volume, so you probably need to connect your own headphones or speakers. And moreover, the 500:1 low contrast ratio means dark scenes in movies will look slightly darker. And that brings me to the top performing projector chart of 2018, showing you what's the latest and greatest projectors and allowing you to compare them with each other. Now based on my experience and tests, this projector has ranked position 19 on this chart. Now the low contrast ratio has dropped this projector in rank. If the contrast ratio was at least 1000:1, it would have easily ranked much higher on this chart. So that is the real deal breaker, along with the hefty price tag. Now bottom line, a projector with great potential if used via HDMI for console gaming. So great for gaming, however do expect to attach your own speaker system. And with that being said, I'll leave the links in the description so you guys can check this product out. That's all for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a brilliant day. See you in the next one, guys.